Today is an important step on the reopening of New South Wales to the rest of the world. Our roadmap is really driven by the fantastic vaccination take-up rate by New South Wales citizens. And because of that, today we're able to announce the next step on that reopening strategy. We're going to start at the end of this month a trial that changes the way we do quarantine. It gives us the chance to test 7-day quarantine in the home. We're going to conduct this trial with approximately 175 people. They'll be broken across 2 cohorts. We've been working with Qantas aircrew and staff for a number of months now. We're going to include some of those people in this trial to be able to conduct their quarantine at home. They're doing shorter turnaround times, but some of their existing crew are in 14-day quarantine, so they're a logical cohort to do this work with. We're also going to work with police and health to select from returning Australians to be able to go into this home-based quarantine trial. This will build on the evidence that's been collected through the South Australian trial as part of the national plan, where we utilise technology, particularly facial recognition and location-based services apps on your phone, to allow police and health to continue to check in on a person during their home-based quarantine. This is a really critical step to be able to build and operationalise a home-based quarantine system, so ultimately we can phase out for the majority of people hotel quarantine. We will always require a quarantine arrangement, particularly as more nations move through the vaccination status and the TGA recognises more vaccines. But until that happens, we do have to have the capacity to have quarantining in one form or another that's not based in the home. This is a really big step, and I think a light for every Australian who's still overseas, who because of caps haven't been able to come home. We want to be able to lift those caps. We want to be able to do that as soon as possible, but we want to be able to make sure we do so in a very safe way. This trial will allow us to do that. It will allow us to build the evidence that we need to operationalise and scale up home-based quarantine, and it represents a significant step in the reopening strategy for the New South Wales economy.